Today we're going to be making tamarind rice, which is basically called Puliyodharai in Tamil. This rice is made up of a lot of tamarind, which I probably like because it's going to be sour. So let's get started.
First, I have a big lemon-sized tamarind over here, and I'll add in half a cup of very hot water right on top of that, and then start separating it like this into smaller chunks. I'm using a spoon and fork for this. Once that's separated, this is how you knead it. Soak everything in water and let's set this aside for 30 minutes. My tamarind is soaking. Meanwhile, I have a pan over here. Into it I'll add in 1 tablespoon of Channa Dal and 1 tablespoon of Urad Dal. Sort that out well until it becomes nice and golden brown in color. Now you can see that's slightly golden brown in color. At this point, let's add in 2 teaspoons of coriander seeds and 1 teaspoon of whole peppers. Sort that in well. And right behind that, add in 4 to 5 dried red chilies. And then sort that for another 30 seconds. Now that's sorted in well. Let's off the flame right now and add 3/4 teaspoon of Asafoetida Powder. There are chances of this to get burnt, so make sure you off the flame. Now I've transferred it into a mixer jar and let's grind it into a fine powder. Now that's grinded in well. Now let's set this aside. Then into a saucepan, add in around 6 to 7 tablespoons of Gingelly Oil along with a teaspoon of mustard and let these seeds pop. Once that's done, add 1 tablespoon of Channa Dal and 1 tablespoon of Urad Dal. Just mix that well. And then add 3 to 4 dried red chilies. Sort that again. Then let's add a handful of curry leaves. Mix that once again. Then add in half a teaspoon of Asafoetida Powder, half a teaspoon of Fenugreek Powder, half a teaspoon of Turmeric Powder, and a teaspoon of Red Chilli Powder. Now mix that well. And add the grinded mixture that we kept aside earlier. Again, mix that in well. Next, let's add in the soaked tamarind. I'd strained it out and then added an additional half a cup of water. Pour that in and give it a good mix. And now you have to simmer this on low flame. You want the oil to get separated and it should be in a thickened consistency. Also add in some salt. Let's set this aside and simmer. Once that's done, this is how you should get it. The oil has separated and it has thickened in consistency. Now I have some white rice over here. Add around 1 or 2 tablespoons of the mixture that we made. And then start mixing that with the rice. Incorporate it in well. And you can keep the rest of the tamarind mixture right in the refrigerator, and whenever you're making tamarind rice, you can take it out, put it into the rice, and then store that back in the refrigerator. Now I've mixed that in well and the tamarind rice is totally ready. And that's how we made the easiest and delicious tamarind rice.
so much for watching. Hope you liked it, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Thanks once again, and bye bye.